Good afternoon, everyone. Polar region, May, below normal temperatures. We'll move on to the record-breaking blizzard across Colorado and the central states. 36 inches of global warming is falling in this historic winter storm Valerie, pushing all the way down to the border of Mexico, dropping snow. 3 feet in Colorado. Nice if you're summer skiing. So far, these are the totals. Cheyenne, they're worried about roofs collapsing because it's that heavy, wet snow. Roads blocked. And there's more snow on the way. This is the 19th. This is pushing through the 20th. The heaviest snow hasn't even arrived yet. Oh, and another cyclonic low about to decimate more of the crops that were up in the fields. But the mainstream media will never tell you that our intertropical convergence zone is shifting due to a mini ice age intensifying. Nor will they talk about Popov, Shepard, or Zarkova's work with an exact forecast of the intensification of the mini ice age starting right now. Join me on Mini Ice Age Conversations, episode number 23, when inventor Lee Wheelbarger and I expound on this issue, talking about how the jet stream is going to push so far south. And while you're watching the video, please remember to subscribe to Adapt 2030. A quick jump through Twitter, Ryan Maue showing us 2-meter temperature anomalies on the polar region. May, well below average temperatures, even new ice forming because it's so low temperatures. So much for the ice-free Arctic. Jumping over to the 3 feet plus of global warming that's falling in the latest recorded blizzard of this depth and magnitude ever recorded, pushing all the way down to Mexico. Even the Weather Channel calls it historic winter storm Valerie. Colorado towns hit with at least 3 feet of snow, and this storm hasn't even intensified to the most intense it will be, which will be on the 20th of May. Those summer skiing gotta just be loving it right now. Allen Spark, Colorado, 42 inches of global warming. All across Colorado pushing at least 30 inches plus. So much snow they're actually worried about roofs caving in because it's more of that heavier, wet snow. Cheyenne, Wyoming as well. And today's snowfall is absolutely going to smash the record all time in Cheyenne that's coming through. Going over the passes in the Rockies, there's a huge backup of traffic right now. Roads are blocked. Conditions are all the way to white out icy roads. But you know, it is just 2 weeks away from summertime, so this is to be expected in a global warming environment. Crews feverishly working to keep the roads open. This was the May 16th forecast, right on the money for May 19th snowfalls and accumulation totals. And we're going to roll through the weekend here, Saturday and Sunday of May 20th and 21st. There's still a lot more snow coming. This storm is not anywhere close to being over. These are the snowfall totals in the morning on May 20th, and look how it intensifies through the afternoon. Wow, it gets all the way into the purple dumps up at 44 to 50 inches in that center aqua color. You can take a look at some of the cams. I listed this here again for you. There's a whole slew of cams that are showing the snow totals. Colorado Springs, a couple feet of snow there. And remember, this snowstorm is going all the way down to New Mexico and touching the border with Mexico. Straight down through Utah totals. This is what I'm talking about. The backup in the traffic, that entire west is a standstill right now. So goods coming in and out, deliveries to stores, expect higher food prices, expect shortages. Again, more cam views. This is where you're going to see a lot of images that are not going to make the news. Go to the cams and check it out. Although I was really surprised USA Today put this headline, Colorado with the 3 feet of snow. Happy May. I wonder what they're going to do when it's June snowfall with a blizzard. Wonder how they're going to spin that one. Look at cryosphere here. How much snow? All that's white on this is snow in the northern hemisphere still. Thought we're going into summertime. Anyway, another cyclonic low ripping across the grain-growing belts of the central United States. What was not decimated last week will be flattened again this week. Cyclonic spins. Check this one out. Temperature gradient. The difference in the line, no telling what kind of weather is going to be right there with this hot and cold mix. And as I stated before, the Oroville Dam construction is going to be delayed to out-of-season storms brought on by the shift of the Intertropical Convergence Zone. And looking out 3 to 5 days, here comes another set of storms right in on top of this last one. And it's going to get sucked down in with that polar air, and look for next week with heavy rains across the Oroville Dam area. And the elephant in the room is this shifting intertropical convergence zone as the onset of the mini ice age intensifies. Media will not touch this. Tropical rain belt shift. High galactic cosmic ray flux pushes things south. Low GCRs pushes it north. We're getting all kind of out of band weather right now. March 15th to May 2017, 13% increase in galactic cosmic rays. Also, another 19% forecast for this next solar cycle. That's a huge, gargantuan increase. Looking at global weather patterns, this is the intensification right here in front of your face. Why is everything milky white? Why is there no clear spots in our atmosphere anymore? It's being filled up by the clouds induced by the cosmic rays. At some point, what Lee and I talked about, it's going to become a whole haze across the planet, and that's when the mini ice age starts. Literally, it ushers in the mini ice age. Then the temperatures drop, and then we get into the out-of-season blizzards, and here we go. It's here. And why is nobody talking about the new reports coming out from Zarkov, Shepard, Zarkova, and Popov? They have the absolute pin down to the year and to the month frequency increase on this grand solar minimum. Why are we not discussing and putting this into the front page news of people needing to get ready for this event? This research for me is in its rough form right here, but I am saying that with the intensity shift and split, the canceling wave that's intensifying on the sun, this is going to be the intensity shift on our planet as well. I demarcated each individual year so you can see the ramp up. I'll come out with a whole bunch of information for you. Give me about another 2 days. There's a couple new reports that just came out so I can add it in. Close up for you here. Not only that 5th day out, but 14 days out, you see that red and yellow way far west. That's going to be rolling over the west coast as well. It is going to be storm after storm, out of season, dumping floods. Oroville Dam will not get repaired in time. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Here we go. Crop wipe out number 2. So whatever was still standing in the fields after that last blizzard, which had a little more time to mature and grow because of the warm spell for 1 week between there, these high winds and colds and snow, wow, it's going to wipe everything else that's out there. I encourage you to jump over to Trade Genius, talk to Bob Kudla. We're sharing information on the grand solar minimum. He's trading on the grand solar minimum losses. Welcome to the future. Everything you buy from now on is going to be more expensive. You're going to need capital to keep up with the changes. And if you're maxed on your credit cards, first thing you need to do is get out of debt. I don't care what you need to cut your spending on, but you need to cut it now so you have available means when these prices of food go up.